Thank you, everyone, and welcome back to the Island Buzz Rhythm. I'm your host, DJ Root One, and we're gonna play this song here. Then we're gonna switch up vibes, cause yeah. Yes, and what I would like to do now here on the Island Buzz Rhythm is get back on track. Today is the salsa show, and I was feeling the reggae vibes on the way in, and I just decided to open up the show with reggae music, which we feature every other week. And this week is salsa week, so I'm going to get back on track and get down with some salsa rhythms, but I just had to just continue that reggae vibe because that's how I was feeling. So I gave you guys a little piece of that, and now we're going to get into some Kachow. All right, let's check him out. Let's see. Hey. Uh-oh. So once again, thank you for tuning in to the Island Buzz Rhythm every week here from 9 to 10 on 78.6 FM Yomitan. Everybody out there in Yomitan land, just raise your hands in the air. All right, I see you all out there. I'm your host, DJ Root One, aka the Don Rudolfo, and what a busy week. You know, I think I'm on a 6-day work week, and I need to take a step back and just relax. It's really interesting. You know, a thought came to my mind about how, you know, in Japan, you know, sometimes when people, they retire from work, they kind of just don't know what to do with themselves. You know, they kind of feel purposeless and or without purpose. And I kind of had that feeling today. It was a really interesting day, and everything was going by slow. And you know, I wanted to dive into, you know, getting the show prepared and everything. And I just had to just take it easy. I just, for a second there, I felt like, you know, taking a break was something wrong, but, you know, it's really not. You know what I'm saying? We need time to decompress and get ourselves together as just human beings, reconnect with nature, you know. So I went out to the beach today and did some deep breathing and got into the mood. So, yeah, let's talk about the mood right here. What's going on? Facing some technical difficulties in the studio here, and let's see if we can get it going. Because here we go. Can we get it going? What? Interesting. So let's see here. Let me see if I can fix this. How's everybody out there? Thank you for tuning in to the Island Buzz Rhythm every week, every Friday from 9 to 10. And we just appreciate you tuning in here for this hour. Let's see here. Anything new? Anything gracious happened to you out there? Did you mend a relationship? Have you told someone what's on your mind? You know, communication is a big thing. And me, myself, I would like to become a master of communication. It's hard. Let's see here. Let's get this thing plugged in. Come on, let's get it. All right. Now we're back in action. So let's get back into some action with some salsa from Ishmael Rivera. And let's do it. Yes. Back in. One of my favorites there, Ishmael Rivera, true salsero musician, artist, you name it. Folks, the show is starting off to a bit of an unusual twist, but we are back on track. I just want to take this moment to tell you guys that you can always write in to the station. Let us know how the show is going, how you feel about it. And you can write us in at FM786 at fmyomitan.co.jp. Do that, and we'll be right back. Yay. Yes, now some Nague by Carlos Valdez and some Hector Hidalgo. You name it. Let's get into Sapa Bravo. Yo. Yeah. One of my favorite songs there. Let's keep it groovy. Okay? Let's keep it real groovy. I'm just setting in here. It's the Island Buzz Rhythm. Thank you for tuning in to the Island Buzz Rhythm. Always Friday nights from 9 to 10 on FM Yummy Ton 78.6. Stay tuned. We'll be back for more. Yes, and we're back here, the Island Buzz Rhythm. I'm your host, Root One, and I just wanted to touch on a topic real quick. You know, every show we got a little topic, something to talk about, little words of encouragement, some insight on certain things. And well, what could I say? If you're in a position of management, which is, a very difficult position to be in, because although you serve as a man or woman of the people, they may not serve you as their manager. If that makes sense to you out there. Dealing with people on certain levels, especially professionally, is a really hard thing to manage. In Japan, they have their own ways of management. In the U.S., we have our own ways of managing it. And it stretches across all borders, countries, cultures, and different aspects of life. What I have for you here today is just a few things, few tips to keep you thinking and learning and maintaining the people that you are in charge of managing. So one of the topics is to communicate clearly and consistently, set expectations early, and make sure your team knows what success looks like. Use simple, direct language and check for understanding. Don't assume everyone interprets things the same way. Hold regular check-ins or brief team huddles to keep communication flowing. So that's communicate clearly and consistently. Next, we have listen actively. I have a problem with this. I tend to zone out. I mean, I hear the people. I hear you. But I'm already on the next thought, So don't just talk. Listen to your team's concerns and feedback without interrupting or judging. Show you're listening by repeating back what you hear and asking clarifying questions. I like that one. A team that feels heard is more likely to stay engaged and motivated. Hey, what an eye-opener. Now, you must be firm but fair. Now, I struggle with this one. I try to be fair. I try to, if I'm too firm sometimes, and people misinterpret that as, an iron thumb. Or I could just be too nice. And then, I got to make a choice. I'm going to let these people run over me. I'm going to say something. And that's kind of hard, striking the balance. So be firm, but be fair. When you need to correct behavior or performance, do it respectfully and privately. Stay consistent in how you handle issues so no one feels singled out. Praise in the public, correct in private always. Wow. I had to correct someone publicly, but they called me out publicly. What do? I should have, said, let's step off to the side. Let's have a little talk here, I could have done that. But where I lacked was patience, and, people will get, smarty boy on you and just start saying things to impress the people around them. But in a wise hindsight, I think what this is saying here is to, correct people in private ways and, let's step off to the side. Let's talk later, and I try. Now, delegate, don't micromanage. Trust your team to handle their responsibilities. Give clear instructions and let people do their own work. Micromanaging signals distrust and lowers morale. Lead by example. Your attitude, your punctuality, and work ethic set the tone. If you're respectful, organized, and dependable, your team is more likely to follow suit. Model the behavior you want to see. Handle conflict calmly and quickly. Don't let tension build. Address issues early before they get out of hand. Stay neutral, focus on the facts, and work towards solutions, not blame. Use empathy to understand each side. Invest in your team, offering training opportunities, mentorship, or even just encouraging feedback. People are more loyal and productive when they feel like their growth matters. And I'm a big one on that. We're here to learn. We're here to learn from each other. And teaching has always been a favorite thing of mine because there's so much to learn. So those are just a few things. And to be or maintain good management skills when dealing with people on a professional level, I've learned a lot the hard way and some simply just by researching the facts. What do we have next here? Let's get into some more salsa. How's everybody doing out there in Yomitan land? I'm so proud to be here with you today. Let's hit it. Yeah. What's going on? Here we go. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Lots of technical difficulties here. So, what is going on? It's one of those days, and I'm rolling with the punches. You see, I'm not going down easily. I'm going to keep pushing forward on this here console that I have before me. And let's see about this one. Whoa. They got something going there. Hey, got that something going there. Oh, what about that one? King Kong? Yes, no? Can I get some rhythm? Yeah. Well, as we are having technical difficulties in the studio here, I'm trying my best to get this music playing, and it's not coming through. I think there's something with the wires here, the connector. Let me see here. But staying faithful, staying productive. I want everyone to tune in next week where we'll have the reggae show. And, that's every Friday from 9 to 10 on FM Yomitan 78.6 on your radio dial, broadcasting out of Yomitan. It's always a pleasure to be with you, and I just love it. I just love every moment of it. So, with that being said, let's play the same song over with. Nope. Let's not do that. Okay, let's do it again. Yes, we had a little replay on that one there, but it happens that way. And what can I say? When the internet start tripping, and you got to go into the old files and get certain cataloged music. Yeah, it's tough, but we keep going nevertheless, and that's what it's about, moving forward, and that's all we want to do at this time. So I'm just in a rambling state here. DJ Root One is back in the building, but I'm more of a commentator at this time, which, hey, some of the improv skills do kick in. And, well, let's see here. Let's see if we can get some Hector Lavoe going on here. Does it work? Does it work, folks? No, it doesn't work. Okay. All right. So while these last couple minutes play out, and while I try to fix this system here, how's everybody doing tonight? Are you doing well? Is everything good at the house? Is everything good with your friends? Is everything good with your work? You can always write in to FM Yomitan and let us know how you feel about the programs that they have. We have lots of people who do great jobs at curating their own shows. And, with this local radio station, I find it very fascinating to, you know, to be on air at the level that I'm at, Coming from Los Angeles, you have really big radio stations, high powered institutions where you can't even get your foot in the door. But here at FM Yomitan, I got in the door and it feels great. And I want to serve you more music from here on every year. Only the best stuff. Okay? So please do reach out and let us know how you feel. If you're listening out there, I know somebody's got to be out there listening. And we would love to hear your thoughts. So, what's next? Well, what's next? Well, what's next is summertime. And are you ready for summertime? Are you really ready? Because it's about to get real hot. We're going to have a lot of visitors to Okinawa this summer. I'm seeing them pop up right now from all over the globe, and it's going to be a great one. We'll be back here in just a few seconds. Whoa, that was some Mongo Santa Maria live. Wow, you see how good that sounded? Live. They didn't miss a beat. Those are true professionals. So, what a show. What a show. What a show. Listen, tonight's show was a true testament to the island spirit. Even when the winds blow rough, the rhythm never stops. We faced some unexpected technical difficulties early on, but just like any great salsa tune, we found our groove and kept it moving. A big thank you to all you listeners out there for sticking it out with us and riding the wave. That's the beauty of the Island Buzz rhythm. No matter the challenge, we push forward with heart, heat, and harmony. We appreciate you. So we see you next time, same time, every Friday from 9 to 10 on your beloved station, 78.6 FM Yomitan. And wow, what a night, what a night, what a night. I thank you all. I'll be back next week, and we're going to do it better and brighter. So until then, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones. Always show peace, love, and respect. And that's pretty much all you need in life. With love, don't forget love. Much love to all you out there. I'm DJ Rude One, a.k.a. the Don Rudolfo or the Rude Boy Yankee. Yes. We are at the end of the night and at the end of the long week for me. Stay safe out there, folks. Stay safe.